Hello everyone, how's it going? And in this video, I just wanted to kind of talk about what's going on with this channel, because things are probably going to be changing quite a bit, and I really wish they didn't have to change, but unfortunately I'm going back to school, so I can't really keep uploading at the current rate, and I've been loving uploading so much, but the problem is that just when I go back to school, I just won't have the same amount of time as I do right now. So things are definitely going to have to change. Now, it kind of, a lot of my decisions of what's going on with the future of this channel will honestly just depend on how I'm feeling. But right now, I've kind of just been thinking that, you know, rather than focusing time on making big budget, like high effort videos, I think I'm gonna work on some more chill, relaxed, kind of down-paced, calmer videos. And that's not to say I'm gonna go anywhere. In fact, honestly, my upload schedule might increase, especially if I don't have to worry quite as much about every little thing I'm doing. But yeah, I just can't be doing this at the same pace on this channel and with the same amount of editing, because it's just not possible. It takes me so long to edit every one of my videos, and a couple of them I've been able to produce quickly, but I don't really think it's sustainable, especially with school, because I feel like I'm already kind of not really doing my schoolwork properly. Oh, why did I make it? No, a pickaxe was the right thing. Because I've had all summer to do my maths, but I've been so engrossed by YouTube that I just haven't done any of it. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I think the uploads will they'll probably become a bit more chill, a bit lower effort. Not to say they'll be bad or anything, I'll still put like effort into them. But they might not be the best uploads I've ever made. But in exchange, I'll probably upload more frequently, and I'll just be able to like chill a bit more. But yeah, I'm hoping that just some more chill, relaxed stuff will help me improve as a creator, because I've been looking at some of my favorite creators, and I've been looking at how they got to that position as one of my favorite creators, and I've just been seeing that by and large most of them, they just have made so many videos for so long. And I think some key examples is like Mumbo Jumbo. You know, he used to upload 5 times per week, and he did that for honestly quite a few years. You know, honestly, he's been uploading multiple times a week for over 10 years at this point. You know, and he's improved so much in that time, and I think, you know, if he was working on monthly videos, he might not have improved quite so much. And I also have been looking at Rap, and he's only been doing YouTube for 4 years now. But he used to upload very, very consistently, and I feel like what he can do with his videos, of just being able to produce, because he's like amazing at editing from what I've heard, and I think a lot of that is probably just because he used to upload really consistently. So that's kind of my plan. I won't be doing anything crazy with these videos, but I just kind of want to chill a bit, you know, talk about some stuff, and see what's going on. And especially one of my biggest goals is just to be able to get some consistent stuff going on. Because I feel like right now my channel is quite inconsistent in the content I make. Which is cool, because I'm like figuring out what I'm enjoying. But it also means that none of my viewers stick around for very long. I think my videos just have, in terms of the audience, no one really sticks around on my channel, because after they watch one video, my next video is something different. And honestly, this is continuing the trend. But I think if I can stick to consistent, more chill-paced videos, but still really good, I'm hoping that I'll be able to grow a little bit more of an audience a little bit more quickly. Because, I mean, my goal on YouTube has never been to get loads of views. I don't really care too much. But what I do want to do is foster a community, because otherwise, I mean, what's the point of uploading to YouTube if you're not kind of building a community? And I think it'd be really wholesome to have just a few loyal fans who kind of just watch everything I make. And, you know, I think with this kind of approach, it might be slow going. I might be working for a couple of years with less than 1,000 subscribers. But I think eventually I'll get to that point. And just being able to make videos way quicker and not worrying too much about, is this the best thing I've ever made? Just going for it. I think that would be really useful in my approach to doing YouTube going forward. But for now in this world, I just kind of want to clear this area and make some kind of small starter hut. Because this world, I'm hoping will go on for at least a little while. I decided to start it on Nintendo Switch Edition. But I'm hoping that the Switch Edition should be fairly good in terms of just being able to keep this world going and not having to worry about, anything bad happening to it or, only the updates breaking the game. Kind of have that security of my world will always be here no matter what happens, because the console editions of the game were notoriously really solid, and it's very rare that a console version will get corrupted. Another reason why I started this world is just to try out the console editions, and also just try out the old update, because this is running on update 1.12, which is ages ago at this point. I remember update 1.12 was around for a while, and I remember that I was a bit confused why the game wasn't updating, but, I think it would be really interesting to revisit this update, because 1.12 is probably the update where I played most. I mean, apart from the more recent updates, and maybe 1.16 I also played quite a lot, but I played so much 1.12. 1.12 was kind of the first time where I really got big into the game, so I think just being able to revisit that old update that I used to play on all the time will be really useful, and also revisiting the PS3 edition, because I didn't play a ton on PS3 edition. I actually got gifted a PS3 by my uncle, and I got the PS3 edition, and then less than a month after I got the version, why are there 2 per slabs? Less than a month after I got PS3 edition, my PS3 freaking got, I'm not sure what it's called, it's Yellow Light of Death or something. It's not Red Light of Death, because that's... No, I think it's Red Ring of Death on Xbox, and Yellow Light of Death on PS3. I'm not sure, but it got a Light of Death, basically, which means that basically my PS3 just doesn't work anymore, which is really sad, because I kind of like my PS3, and I was honestly just so gutted when my PS3 broke. Genuinely, I cried so long, because poor me, I didn't really have anything else to play Minecraft on. And my PS3, I had a PC, but it wasn't very good. So, I feel sorry for poor me, but being able to revisit those console memories, honestly, just sounds really fun. So that's another one of the reasons why I'm going for this. I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing this house. Not sure if the cobblestone is really a vibe. Maybe I shouldn't do it the whole way up with the cobblestone. I should switch to a lighter wood colour. Maybe I have to chop down some more of these spruce trees to get some more spruce wood. I think that might look a bit better on the house, because the cobblestone is a bit jarring. I just want to see how this series goes, and just see if I can kind of build this into a consistent thing on my channel. And maybe even, I'm not sure, this might not be possible, but being able to upload this weekly, and then maybe even another video every week, that'd be so cool. As you can see, I've really not taken the whole, taking it slow on YouTube thing very seriously. When I'm at the start, when the first thing I'm doing is considering making two videos per week, which might not be the same quality, but I think just being able to talk to the camera and just seeing how it goes, I think that's the most important thing on YouTube. I'm just thinking, maybe 7 spruce wood is not enough to build an entire house. I do think I really want to try get a texture pack working on this version, try get the modern textures updated. Because while I think the old textures were cool, the modern textures are so much better. I think that's definitely something that I'll miss on this series if I don't manage to get them working. I just realized I don't have a bed. Oh no. Oh no. I guess I'll just have to be working through the night. This is maybe a terrible idea, but it should be fine. Yeah, I think this cobblestone looks really bad when it's too much. Maybe I should make myself a furnace to get at least a little bit of light going. I'm kind of hoping that with every video, I'll just be able to make more entertaining commentary and just hopefully just improve every single aspect of this production until eventually my more chill, easier to produce videos will hopefully surpass the videos where I spend lots of time working on. And the reason why I'm putting so little effort into this video in particular is just because I want to set the bar really low, so that the next time I make a video, and I think it's bad, I'll just be able to say, hey, at least it's not as bad as this video right here. Refer back to episode 1 to see why your video is actually pretty alright and not a disaster. I also have to finish my maths work. I do realise that, because it's due tomorrow. And it was supposed to take me 6 weeks, but I've got to do it in one day. And actually, it's not even one day anymore, because it's like 1 AM at this point. And I've got school tomorrow, so yay! I'm very excited to be doing this. / sarcasm, if it wasn't already obvious. The skeleton's walking right towards this dang, sheep. Okay, I'll just kill it quickly. And then run away. Ah! It's time to go. Please don't hit me, skeleton. Oh no. Am I done for? I'm very worried. This actually might be bad. I might die because I can't sprint anymore. No, I think as soon as I get in the house I might be safe. I just need to lock up the door. And also the window, because the window is also open. Okay. That can act as a makeshift door for now. Okay, I'm locked in. Phew. I'm alive. I still don't have enough for a bed. This is honestly a travesty of a Let's Play episode. Let's be realistic. Oh, iron. Let's go. Oh, I can finally make myself some tools. Yay, yippee. This is the first iron in the entire world. How does it feel? The crazy thing about having a limited world is that after I break all of this iron is just gone forever. Like, there's no getting this iron back. Well, after I smelt it up. Which is kind of the crazy thing about being in a limited world. I mean, I suppose I can dupe glitch it, but, I mean, that's besides the scope of this episode. I don't want to think about dupe glitches in my world, because I'm not going to use them. But then you realise that this is, I think it was over 6 years ago that this version's from. It's crazy. It's so incredibly old. But I feel like that's kind of what gives it charm, you know? It's old, it's got a lot of jank going on, but it's also just a very charming version of the game. It feels, it's very consistent in the style, especially when modern updates kind of, you know, a lot of it feels like it's kind of contradicting with the base game that's already there. I feel like this version's, it's a bit more cohesive in the jankness. You know, nothing really feels at place, which I think kind of what makes it great. And the modern versions are more polished, but then the old features still feel really jank. Like, you know, the squid, it blends in a lot more with the environment on this kind of version, whereas on new versions, it does feel a bit out of place. And I love new versions. New versions of the game are absolutely awesome. But I think it's nice to revisit an old version every now and then. Yeah, and another reason why I want to do this world is just so that I can kind of see, just for me, personally, just to see kind of what my life was like back here, you know, what's my voice like, because obviously as I'm improving my voice, doing voice training, making it more feminine and stuff, I think it would just be really interesting to compare all of the progress I make on my voice to this episode right here, and just see how far I've come. And I think that would be especially useful when I get maybe a bit demoralized with YouTube or whatever, or like just with my voice and my transition, and just like being able to see what it was like back here and see how much improvements happened. I think that's going to be really valuable for me in the future, and I'm so excited. And and I really want this Let's Play series to kind of continue on, and I'm still going to do Sims videos. But, you know, when Sims ends, which, obviously, because it's a multiplayer server, it inevitably will. And as much as I'd love it to continue forever, I can't plan for it to continue forever, because it won't. I think it would just be, it would be good to have something to fall back on. Roofs really turn out best if you're, like, creative with the shape. And I think that's the fun thing about building roofs, that you kind of just get peak creativity in terms of, you can make a lot of different shapes, and they'll all kind of work well. And it is done. I've actually just finished all of this, and I think it's actually turned out so well. I think it looks very cozy, and I'm really excited to actually continue the trend with more buildings that look just like it. I was a bit worried that it was too tall, but I think once I added some windows, which I forgot how bright this glass texture was, it looks so bright. But yeah, I think once I added the windows, it really kind of came together, and it's looking really good now. And I'm kind of excited to see if I can kind of continue the rest of the buildings in a similar style. I hope it doesn't kind of stand out too much in the plains biome. I'll have to see if I can make it look like a better fit for the plains. But overall, I think it looks well. I think it looks really good. And I'm just excited to see where I can bring this. But overall, that's the end for today's episode. I've enjoyed this so much, and I'm really excited to continue this series. Genuinely, this is like the most excited for a series I've been in ages. I mean, also Sims. When I joined Sims, I was so excited for that. But yeah, this is really exciting. And I just can't wait to make more videos. See you. Bye. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.